In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the 2021 job search trends, and the pointers that I will be covering include: number 1, job search trend may change. Number 2, key industries will boom. Number 3, there will be more freelance, temporary and contract opportunities. Number 4, remote work is here to stay. Number 5, more organizations will focus on diversity, equality and inclusion. Number 6, there will be more automation in recruitment. And finally, there will be more competition in the job search. Let's get into this video. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're joining me for the first time, my name is Obazuaye and I'm creating content from Dublin, Ireland. On this channel, we're focused on creating career management and growth strategies. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do go on and click the subscribe button. And don't forget to click the notification bell button so you can be notified when I share brand new videos. So today I'm going to be sharing with you the 2021 job search trends. I've put a whole lot of thought into this video and it's going to help equip you with finding the right opportunities for you, given the fact that economic downturn is not going to get better in 2021. There will still be just few jobs to so many applicants, whether from entry level to more seasoned professionals. So this video is going to give you all the tips you need to find the right opportunity for you. The number one thing that will change in the job search trend for 2021 will be that the historical trend for job search may change. So what does that mean? The natural way that jobs will pick up in January of every year and towards the end of the year would change. The job market in January may not be as it used to be, and also the way it used to be in December, which is always very fast-paced. The organizations are trying to fill up their positions. That may change forever. Reason is because this is an unprecedented time, so nobody can really predict what is going to happen. There are a few things that you can do to know exactly how recruitment is going to be for 2021. Number one thing for you to do is to keep an eye on trends. So basically, you need to keep an eye on who is hiring and who is not. So follow the organizations that you're interested in working for and see how they are hiring at every point in time. LinkedIn is a good place for you to connect with the organizations that you want to work for. Another thing that you can consider to beat that historical trend for job search would be for you to consider changing the industry that you are in. As I've said before in my video on how to recession-proof your career, some industries will thrive continually, while some, at the moment, unfortunately, they are at the receiving end of all this job scarcity, like the travel industry, like hospitality industry. So if you can truly take a leap by leaving your comfort zone, you may consider changing your the industry where you're in, so you have the opportunity to compete for employment in those other areas. For example, healthcare sector and also education. Another sector to consider will be government parastatals. The jobs in those industries a lot of times are always recession-proof and are always secured. And additionally, especially in the healthcare sector, they are always looking for people in those areas. So consider maybe changing your industry at this point in time. So another thing to consider for you to be able to beat that historical trend is for you to be proactive. Proactivity means continue to search even when employment slows down. Continue to network, continue to work on building your skills, continue to beef up your resume, and continue to seek those opportunities even when it feels like employment in general is slow. Another job search trend for 2021 is that there will be a boom in key industries. Remember that I've done a video before on 7 sectors that will continue to hire no matter what recession is going on in the country you're in or in the world at large. So those key industries will continue to boom. One of such industries will be technology. As always, the lockdown has taught us that everyone can work from home. And there's one thing that actually sustained us in this period. It was technology. We all needed internet. We all needed our phone. We all needed Zoom, Skype, and all those online devices that we use. So technology will continue to boom. Consider that industry so you can actually avail of landing the right opportunity at the moment. The healthcare industry also will always be a place to consider if you're searching for employment at the moment. Fintech will also continue to boom. As we've been at home, a lot of people are doing more online banking, online transfer. Those are industries actually to look out for because they will continue to boom. E-commerce is another area to consider. A lot of us are consuming more products than services. We are ordering more stuff online. At a click, we get those deliveries in 3 to 4 days. So consider that industry as well, especially people who have been in retail before. This is the time to sharpen your skills so you can take your brick and mortar experience into the online or e-commerce space. Here are a few things that you can do to get into the key industries that will be booming for 2021. Continue to polish your skills and experience. Tailor them to each job that you're applying for. Identify your transferable skills, enhance them, bring them to the fore, and put them on your CV. This is how truly you can get the right opportunity you're looking for. So do your research. Use the right terminologies to describe your skills and experience so you can appeal to recruiters, headhunters, hiring manager, and most importantly, the ATS, the application tracking system. I'm going to talk more about that in a moment. This is another time to expand your network. Like I said, be proactive, connect with people. LinkedIn is always a good place. Reach out to your ex-co-workers. Reach out to people you know, your family, friend. Connect, and meet with the right people. It broadens your network, and sometimes it helps you to land the right opportunity for you. So another key trend that will be big for 2021 in the job search world will be that there will be more temporary opportunities, there will be more freelance opportunities, and there will be more contract opportunities. While this may not be the full-time permanent opportunity that you're looking for, those opportunities will enable you to be in employment. One, it will help you to continue to grow your career by building your skills and taking on new responsibilities. And finally, it will give you that flexibility to work when you want to work and to quit when you want to quit. Even though it has some pros, like the ones I've mentioned now, there are some cons as well. Like, for example, you probably wouldn't have health insurance or you wouldn't have some pension. However, these are things you can really buy yourself. You can shop for health insurance for you and your family. You can also have a private pension. So this shouldn't be a disadvantage in any shape or form. It should be actually an added advantage to you when you are looking for opportunity. If the opportunity you find is a contract opportunity, you can make your own rules. You can work whenever you want to work. So explore them. One of my amazing friends just got an opportunity. When he applied for the position was a temporary contract for 12 months. Incidentally, he got another opportunity. He went back to this organization to say that he got another opportunity, he got another offer. Immediately, they rewrote his contract from a fixed-term contract to a full-time permanent contract. First step is for you to take action, apply for those opportunities, and then negotiate your way in your contract, whether flexibility in time, whether changing the contract from temporary to permanent. Employers, recruiters, hiring managers are human like you and me. So if there's anything you need, negotiate it. If you don't ask, you don't receive. The power is in your hand. So use it, and use it to your advantage. Another trend in the job search for 2021 is that remote work is here to stay. A lot of employers now know that employees can work from home effectively, meeting their goals and objectives. So consider that. Make sure that you continue to mention that in your job search, because some organizations are looking for people who are flexible, people who can come on site, and people who can work effectively from home. Use that to your advantage. Mention it on your CV. That way they know that you are open to a new challenge. They know that you are open to new trend coming on, and they know that you are the right person for their organization. Here is what you can do with that job search trend. Broaden your search. On your LinkedIn profile, you can click the opportunity to work full-time, to work from home or remotely, and to work flexibly. So what that means is you can come on site and you can work effectively from home. Another most important thing, given the fact that the work from home trend may not be going away anytime soon, is for you to actually master how to interview on video. I made a video on how to ace your video interview. I will link it up here. Please do check it out. It is very important for you to know how to interview on video. Even though you may be going on site, it is very likely that your interview will be conducted virtually. So know how to ace your interview on video. I've also done a video for you before on how to look good on video calls. So have a look at that as well. I'll link it for you in the description box, and I'll also link it at the top for you. Check those videos out because they would help you to land the right opportunities for you. Also know how to answer work from home specific questions. So for example, how do you juggle your work life with your home life when working from home? On the other hand, it could also be, explain to me how you plan to be productive when working from home. And one trend in the job search world for 2021 will be equality, diversity, and inclusion. So a lot of organizations are big on inclusion. They are big on women in leadership. They are big on minority getting the right opportunities. It is time for you to position yourself as someone who would embrace equality, diversity, and inclusion, DEI. So position yourself and also align your own personal goal and career vision to the company you want to work for. If you are able to do that, if you understand their core values, you are most likely to get the right opportunity for you. I remember one time I did an interview and the hiring manager asked me, "Do you have any question for me?" I said, "Yes, I do." I said, "What kind of people are you looking to bring on board to your team?" And she went ahead to answer me to say, "Well, I'm very big on inclusion and diversity." My face lit up because that aligns to my own personal vision for my career. So learn more about inclusion and diversity and align your own career vision to these three key things: diversity, equality, and inclusion, because it will be big as a trend in employment for 2021. Another big job search trend for 2021 would be automation in recruitment. As you can see, majority of organizations are now embracing automation. So automation in processes, automation in systems, and recruitment is not going to be different. So big trend for 2021 will be automation in recruitment, whereby more organizations will depend on chatbots to respond to questions or queries from job seekers. They will use more ATS, application tracking system, whereby they will program the system to look for keywords on your CV. And if you're not able to do that, you won't be shortlisted to go to the next round whereby you interview for the position. So be mindful that recruitment will always be ongoing, but it's going to be more automated. So interviews also will be automated in the sense that you see some pre-recorded interview. For example, there may be a pre-recorded video asking you an interview question. For example, tell me about yourself. So you must be prepared, you must be ready, and you must be hungry. Hunger means you must continue to prepare for you to be ready to interview when the opportunity comes your way. Don't wait for you to be called for an interview before you start practicing. Practice as if you'll be called in the next hour for an interview. In this case, to be able to beat the trend of recruitment being automated, you need to tailor your CV to every job you apply for. Tailor your CV. You also have to use automation-friendly languages. Do your research. Know what languages they use to describe tasks and function in different industries, and use those keywords on your CV. This is how you can really make your CV application tracking system friendly. So in this case, I would highly recommend my video 7 job mistakes you're making in your job search. I'll link it up here for you, and it will also be in my description box below. Ensure to take one step further to reach out to the recruiter in charge of that position. They will always remember you, and possibly they will consider you to meet with the hiring manager. And finally, the last job trend for 2021 would be that there will be more competition. What that simply means is for every one job, there may be up to 300 professionals applying to that position. How do you make yourself stand out? All the things that I've said before, tailoring your CV, using application tracking system, friendly language, those are some of the ways that you can really stand out in your job search. Know that the once shallow applicant pool is now very deep. So many people are applying for the same position. So ensure to make yourself stand out. Put your best foot forward when it comes to writing your profile. I discussed with someone very recently all the side hustles that you do. They are great, but how relevant are they to the positions you're trying to apply for? So be mindful on how to profile yourself and how to position yourself on your public profile, which would be LinkedIn, for example, and also your CV. Be mindful to include relevant information on your profile, and this is how you can truly come closer to getting the right opportunity for you. So here are a few things that you can do. Beat the competition in the job search market. Look for ways that you can continue to build up your skills. It's not all the time that you work you get paid, especially if you're trying to build your skills. If there's anyone or any organization who will be willing for you to volunteer for them so you can acquire skills, please do so. That way, it's going to be a win-win for you eventually. You gain the skill and eventually you get the job that you've always wanted. So consider that. Consider going pro bono. You can also take courses. I keep talking about taking courses. Taking courses is still very relevant in the job search market these days. Continue to learn, because through learning, you can actually gain experience and you can gain skills. I've been in a situation whereby I took an online course, and when I was put in to do that actual task, I was able to scale through it. I've done it through learning. I can practicalize it in real life. Consider continuous learning. It will open doors for you that you would never have thought. So this one is very important. Be very patient with yourself and be very flexible. And being honest, looking for a position or looking for an opportunity is a full-time job. So be flexible in your approach to job search and be willing to embrace new things or new opportunities. It will eventually propel you to where you really want to be. And finally, self-care is key. Take constant breaks. When it's time to sleep, get some sleep. If you need to rest, get some rest. Go for walks, drink water, exercise, and those are some of the things that you can do to take care of yourself. It is overwhelming enough trying to find a job. Don't make it worse by not taking care of yourself. And those are the 7 job trends for 2021. Please, whatever you do, be proactive. And even if employment slows down, don't slow down. Be ready, be hungry, and be prepared. And this is how you can truly get the right opportunity for you. As always, I want to thank you very much for joining me today. If you found the video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please feel free to share with your friends and family. If you have any video suggestions, questions, please do ask them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them to the best of my ability for you. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon on my next video.